moving forward. Want to do one, and we'll see if the cards are going to give us something about what to do with this Senate trial. Okay, so what to do with this Senate trial. What to do with this Senate trial? What can you tell us, universe? It has to do with this Senate trial. Independence. Eccentricity. And assertion again. Going forward. Patience. Indecision. Okay, so let's put it all together. Let me get one more thing here. Oops. I want to pull a couple more cards here just to see something. Okay. Well, what we've got about the Senate trial and what's going on. Okay. We'll start here. Going forward. Okay. When the Senate trial is over, we need to start going forward, having a little patience, okay, because there's a lot of indecisiveness that's happening with it when it comes to, again, bringing a strong truth out and the best way to move us forward out of this time, okay? There's a lot of stuff still to be looked at. I think each one of those swords is representing something of Trump's that we need to look at, okay? And so we need to have a little patience because, again, there are still investigations and things going on. And I think that there still maybe a little indecision about exactly what to bring out and when to bring it out, okay? Because there's more stuff waiting in the wings, okay? We've got a whole lot more, there's a whole lot more in the boat there, okay, to be looked at. So I think there's going to be a whole lot of more things coming forward. Again, we need to have a little patience because we know when this is over that Trump's going to be thinking he's gotten his independence. He's all that in a bag of chips. They've exonerated him is what he's going to be saying. Okay, his eccentricity, I can't speak today. His eccentricity is going to show up even more. He's going to be even stronger with his assertions. He's going to get even crazier now that he thinks he's been, exonerated in independence, okay? When it comes from the White House, okay, he thinks he's more stable than he is with it, okay? But here we have waiting in the wings is Pelosi. Okay, Pelosi is waiting in the wings when it comes to the happenings of the White House. Okay, again, we just watch him get crazier and crazier with his exoneration. Okay, and he's going to think his independence is assured, that he is, that he's going to be able to just rule it. He thinks he's made it to dictator status. Okay, so he's going to get, again, crazier and crazier in his talk and things. So, okay, let me pull another card. Can you tell us something else? Let's see if he can tell us more about this. So again, I'm using another method, just to see what's happening with this. So, okay, something else is still waiting in the wings. They're debating on what to do. Okay. Fulfillment. Nice, juicy peach fulfillment. Let's see what else we have with that. With any type of ripe fruit, if you pick it too early, it's going to be green, it's going to be sour, it's not going to be good, okay? We got to wait, and I like the full moon in the background. It's got to come to the fullness. I think we've got more of his craziness. Yeah, charity. Affair. Okay. And let me get a couple more cards here to see something. We already know he's gotten dinged on about his charities. We know he's gotten dinged on these affairs that he's had with the women, more stuff coming out. Okay. So I want to pull some more cards and see what we've got with those things. More is waiting in the rings, and it's going to be juicy. Okay. It's going to be very juicy. But again, it's saying we need to have some patience. Okay? And watch, he's going to just get nuttier and nuttier now that he thinks he's going to be talking it up big, that he's been exonerated, he's done nothing wrong, and it's a deep state conspiracy. All the rest of his nonsense is going to come out. And I think he's going to be even less mindful of what he's doing. He'll probably go forward and to yeah. So ooh, okay. Got two more cards to pick, and then we'll look at these. When it comes to fulfillment, our juicy peach in the center of everything, okay? Ooh. Okay. When it comes to our juicy peach, just waiting for that fruit to get ripe, the world is watching and he is coming to an end, okay? His world is coming to an end soon, okay? And it's going to be a painful end for Trump, okay? All his trying to skew things and stuff, his craziness is going to get even more crazy, okay? Eccentric. He's gonna get even crazier with all this stuff. So on one side we've got his charity, his the things he's done wrong with the money. Well, the government is looking. Don't forget, he's got his tax stuff still coming out, and the government don't play when it comes to taxes and stuff and money laundering and everything. So I think that this is, again, looking into that. And I think that this has to do with that, charity. Okay. Government and our values, and he's been skewing and screwing the system for a long time. So when we have to do with the affair, more stuff coming out, I think this is his heavy-handedness, and the lid is coming off of things. Okay, the lid is coming off. Somebody is going to come forward, I would say, to talk. Okay, now whether this is an actual affair having to do with the women, or it's just some woman that's had enough of his thing, maybe it will have to do with the money situation, but somebody that he's been in close contact with is going to speak out. Okay. Yeah, somebody he's been involved with is going to take a deeper look. And this is like our fairy wand here, okay? The lid is coming off, okay? The lid is coming off the fairy wand, and they're going to talk out about Trump, okay? And the dealings he's been doing. So according to this, looking at the trial, the after trial, again, have patience. There's more shoes ready to drop. He's going to think he's exonerated. He's going to be out there crowing, and he's going to get even more stupid because he thinks he's made it to dictator status and he can get away with anything at this point. So he's going to be pulling some really crazy things that he'll get caught in, okay? So again, we need to bide our time, have patience in going forward, okay? Because there's, again, a little indecision as to what to bring forward next what's our best way through. Okay, which of all these swords do we want to bring forward and talk about? All of Trump's, all of the things that he's done. Okay, because they can keep bringing more stuff forward. Okay, just because they're finished with this part of the trial, I think they could still bring more impeachment things against him later as well. So anyway, again, don't lose hope. Oh, he thinks he's got the tiger by the tail now. Yeah. But according to this, it's looking all good. I know it's darkest before the dawn, and people are really worried. But this trial, the Senate thing that they've done, he thinks has given him license again to do whatever he wants, and he's going to be doing some really stupid things. Just watch. Yeah. And I think really he is in the midst of some dementia or something. He's got some other things going on with him mentally. And I think we're going to see more and more of a breakdown with him. Just really doing crazy things and saying crazy things. Not being able to keep his train of thought or anything. He's getting more and more scattered. Yeah. So I think more of that is going to be continuing to come out when it comes to Trump. Okay. So let me know if you enjoyed this type of reading. Again, this was a little something different. A little different. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you online. Aho.